Hey, what's up? How is everyone? I hope good. I am here with the daily messages, and I will probably have to do it in two videos because they are long. I pulled 3 cards for each zodiac sign, so I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more informational for the day since, I don't know, I just felt the need, so that's what I did. I do want to share a quote out of my new astrology book that I received first, and it says, "The alignment of the cosmos can explain our zodiac sign and the personality traits we embody from it. However, our zodiac sign is only the flare that escapes the surface of the sun. It is an outlier of understanding ourselves." So I love that. So I wanted to share that. And who did I start with today? I started with Leo. My really good friend Jane is a Leo, and I was thinking of her today. She has been just wonderful, so I wanted to start with Leos today. So let's get started. The first card I pulled is Be True to Yourself. So obviously you're needing to be true to yourself. Really look at yourself and the needs that you're needing to have met in your life, and, just be true to those and make sure that you're making others around you be true to you also. So we have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So definitely allow your pride to come out. Allow your pride to be known. Allow your pride to kind of take over you a little bit. So, and I'm wrong. I actually pulled 4 cards for each zodiac sign. So I wanted to make sure I say that. So pride, lots of pride, Leos. And then we have creative blocks. If you are an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to the divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. So if you're having any creative blocks, just offer it to God, and God will definitely help you with those creative blocks and unblock them. And then out of my new mystical healing deck, I pulled a card for what we need to heal. And this is for Leo. It's stop breaking agreements. So you need to stop breaking any type of agreements. If you're making agreements with people, you need to stop breaking them. Keep your word, allow yourself to show other people that, that you are reliable and so on. So stop breaking agreements. Moving on to Aries. Aries, the first card I pulled for you is Seeking and Finding. So today you need to really be seeking out what you're wanting, you're desiring, and finding the answers that you need to be able to do that. So that's really important for your first message of the day. We have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So allow your courage to guide you today. Allow yourself to feel that courage, to have that courage to make the right decisions that you're needing to make at this time. We have forgiveness. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me up to the new. So if you are in need of forgiving yourself or anyone else in your life, today's a great day to have forgiveness, for sure. And what the divine would like you to work on is reverse disassociation. So reverse the way that you associate with people. If you're having disassociation with certain people, with yourself, with life, reverse that and start having more association with that, with yourself, with people around you, with your everyday life associations. So that's really important. We have Sagittarius. We have adult children. So you might be an adult child. You might have adult children. It's time to free yourself if you are an adult child that your family really still kind of binds down, that hasn't completely released you to be a full adult. If you have adult children and you act that way towards them, it's time to release them. As we grow into adults, we need to, become our own people, have our own lives, be able to move wherever we would like. Because, if we all stay together and we never break free, we never are able to fully grow in life and fully grow into the people that we need to be. We have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest goods. So you need to definitely pay attention who you are in relationships with. Are they serving your highest purpose? Are you serving their highest purpose? Relationships don't always have to be romantic. They could be friendships, relationships with our coworkers, with our family, and so on. But just make sure that every person that you have a relationship with is meeting, the demands of, your highest goods, and that you're doing the same thing for other people. We have striving. Eventually, the individual's egos drive to make things happen. Fall away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. So, striving to be better, striving to, have that forgiveness in your heart, striving to have the growth that we all need to become, an adult, become, grounded in our life, striving to go down the paths that we're supposed to, go down, and allowing ourselves to have the flow of life, flow through us and going with that flow, definitely. Examine your integrity is what you are needing to heal at this time. So you need to take some time today to examine your integrity. What does integrity mean to you? How do you present your integrity? How are other people presenting it to you? But it's time to examine your own integrity and, see where you need to make adjustments to that, for sure. Moving on to Taurus, gracefully aging. None of us like to be aging. None of us like to be getting older. In some ways, getting older is a beautiful thing because we're learning, more wisdom. We have more wisdom than we did in our teenagers, or even in our 20s or 30s. And none of us like to start to have, our lines underneath our eyes and our, the really strong, lines in our faces. I have them really bad from my big cheeks and smiling, and, and whenever I see myself on camera and stuff, I sit and concentrate on those, and I'm like, gosh, I wish those weren't so deep. But you know what? I look at it, at least they're not frown lines. That's one thing. But, I earn those lines. You earn each gray hair. We earn each wrinkle that we get. And we should just all try to gracefully grow old. It's easier said than done. Definitely. I will agree with that. But you know what? By God, when we do start having deep creases in our faces, or the puffiness, or the wrinkles under our eyes, just think of all the things that you've gone through from, being young and not having that to right now. And just think of all the wisdom and everything that you've gained, and just kind of replace those thoughts with the thoughts that we have when we see ourselves in the mirror or on camera or whatever. I have abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So it is a great day to definitely concentrate on your abundance. Abundance doesn't always have to be in money. It could definitely be, you're abundant in love. You're abundant in, life in general. There's a lot of things that come with abundance, and it doesn't just always have to mean materially or financially. So really concentrate on that. Maybe write down a list of all the things that bring you abundance and you have, in your life. So we have calmness, the inner divine. Excuse me, my dog. The inner divine is the witness of all remaining still and quiet, even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over. Puddles, lay down. You're okay. So concentrate on having this calmness today. Lay down. Not right now. Lay down. Sorry, I have to turn the air on. I'm like, ooh, I'm hot. Or I'm having a hot flash. Because I'm at that age where you have hot flashes. So aging gracefully, right? What they want you to work on for healing is explore your ancestry. So they really want you to dig in deep to your ancestors and what, your ancestors did in the past. What traits that you have inherited from them, and so on. So please pay attention to that. I'm going to put this video on pause right now. I'm going to take my dog outside because she's distracting me, and she's distracting to the video. So please be patient while I do that. Okay, sorry about that. Where was I at? Oh, shoot. I was at Virgo. Virgo! Sorry. My mind, that's at aging gracefully, right? So Virgo, the first one I have for you is dietary change. So you are needing to make some dietary changes in your life. What you're eating, are you eating too much fast food? Are you drinking too much? Are you not drinking enough water, plenty of water? But try and concentrate on that and see how you can make these dietary changes to your life and for your health. We have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So please be sharing your gratitude with the universe. Make sure you're waking up each morning, even if your life is really hard right now and you can't seem to really pinpoint one thing that really is bringing you gratitude. You know, remember about the beauty outside. Remember when the birds chirp, all that stuff brings us gratitude, to be, you know, much gratitude, something to be grateful for is what I'm trying to say. But I was sitting there thinking, I said gratitude. Maybe you need to just show gratitude for the food that you eat. I mean, that seemed kind of weird. Definitely. I have truth. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence and fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. So always speak the truth. Always allow yourself to speak the truth. Tell people how you're feeling. Be open about it. Expect that from other people. Expect them to tell you the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts, and a lot of people don't like to have, you know, people in their lives that are really truthful, really open. But, you know, you should really represent truth, and you should really want to be around people that represent truth too. Breaking addiction. So along with dietary change, you need to work on breaking whatever addictions that you have. Try to not drink so much. Try to, you know, avoid drugs. Try to break that sex addiction if you have a sex addiction, shopping addiction, gambling addiction, whatever your addiction is, you need to really, really work on breaking that. So obviously you can't do that in one day. It's something that you have to work on each and every day and then go from there. Moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, your first card is healing from the past. So you need to really start working on healing yourself from the past. If you have been masking it with anything that, you know, such as any type of addiction or anything like that, you need to release that addiction. You need to allow yourself to be able to heal and feel the pain and everything that you need to do to heal from your past traumas, you know, hurts, broken hearts, so on. But you need to definitely start healing from the past. We have service. I feel good when I can help others. So maybe volunteer. Maybe when you're providing service to someone else, to other people, it really brings out, you know, the feelings that we get when we help other, you know, that good feeling in yourself. Maybe it kind of lights that spark under your ass that, you know, I have things to be grateful for. You know, I love to help people, and just really provide service to anyone that you think that may need it. Maybe there's somebody in your family that really needs help, and because you haven't healed from the past, you're denying that help to that person, or you have a, you know, a romantic partner or even a friend. So, you know, it all goes, you know, hand in hand. So work on that. We have divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we are prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. So know that the divine only brings in things into our life when we are healed, when we are, you know, able to recognize the good things. You know, we can give much gratitude for what we already have. And then that's when the divine will, you know, bring in the new people that need to come in. Bring in that new romantic relationship. Bring in those new friendships. Bring in those new careers, the money, and so on. So, and then, Puddles, knock it off. And I mean it. No. Sorry, I had steak last night for dinner. And whenever I have steak, I always leave a bunch for my dog. And I've been feeding her that, so that's what she thinks she needs now. So anyways, the thing that you need to heal is practice positivity. So you really need to look at things in a more positive light. You need to replace all the negative thoughts and feelings you have with positive thoughts and feelings. So that's the healing that you really need to start working on. We have Pisces. Pisces, hobbies. So you need to develop some new hobbies. You need to revert back to your hobbies, but you need to get back into, you know, instead of like clouding your mind with hang on, stop, please. No, stop it. And I mean it. I apologize. She's distracting me, so I can't think. You need to, you know, fill your space, your time up with new hobbies, with things that are going to make you feel good, things that are going to make you feel happy and you're really going to enjoy doing. That's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't get it out. We have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So if you have recently lost someone to death, please know that no one ever truly dies. Our souls never truly die. We just leave our physical bodies. But, you know, if you have lost somebody to death, all you have to do is think of that person or say their name, and they're right there with you. If it's the death of an idea, if it's a death to a relationship, to a friendship, to whatever it is, death is it creates new space. It kind of gets rid of all the old, and I'm not talking about physical death when I talk like this. So please don't think I'm being disrespectful if you have lost somebody to death, because that is something tremendous that we all have to go through, and everybody deals with death so differently. So I have no words to, you know, make you, I mean, there's just nothing that I can say or do that would make you feel better when it comes to that. I feel everybody has to heal and deal with it in their own way. So when I talk about death, though, I'm talking about like it's making room so you can have a rebirth, so you can, you know, clear out all the old negative thoughts, all the old, you know, the people that are no longer serving any purpose in your life. You can cut them out, and you're making space for new and positive things to come into your life. So we have solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing or chasing. So if you are in the process of being in solitude, you are, you know, in that hermit mode to where you have withdrawn inside, just know that that once you embrace that, once you kind of work through all of that, oh, am I too far down? My back is just like utterly killing me, and I don't know if it's because I'm so short or if it's because of this chair, but oh my gosh. I mean, I can hardly move. My back has been hurting me for like the last couple days. So I got to figure out something because I'm doing something. Anyways, once you embrace that solitude and you're able to, you know, kind of forget that you have been alone for so long or whatever, that's when the divine will allow people to come in, new people to start filling up your space, to start, you know, giving, you know, filling in your time and your energy and so on and so on. So, and then last but not least for you is show self-respect. So that's the healing that you need to do. You need to heal by showing your self-respect. You need to learn how important self-love and self-respect is. So you need to start working on that, and that's the healing that they're recommending that you do. I feel like I'm so low now. Sorry. Okay, let me try this. I don't know. I'm so short. I'm only 5'1", so when I sit high up, my feet don't touch the ground. And I don't know what it is, but Man, my back is just killing me. Not trying to complain on here. Moving on to Cancer. Cancer, spiritual growth. So if you haven't started working on your spiritual growth, it's time to start that. If you're in the process, it's a never-ending process. You can always you can always grow spiritually each and every day with each and every, new lesson with each person that comes into your life. So just continue working on your spiritual growth, or start working on your spiritual growth. Definitely. We have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So, trust in the divine, trust in yourself, trust in your intuition. If you don't trust very easily, maybe it's time that you open yourself up a little bit to allow yourself to start trusting other people, to allow yourself to start trusting yourself, and definitely trust in the divine. That's very important. We have abundance. Divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to being a vehicle for abundance. So abundance is, very important in all of our lives. We all want to feel abundant. We all want abundance to come in. You need to, definitely ask the divine to show you how to fully feel that you are deserving of receiving abundance. Maybe you haven't had very much self-love or respect in the past, but you're working on that. But ask the divine to please show you that you do, along with everybody, here on earth. We all deserve to have that abundance, all that, abundant in love, abundant financially, emotionally, physically. So just ask the divine to please help you with knowing that you do deserve it, no matter what. And then what they're wanting you to heal is awaken your vulnerability. So maybe you are closed off to vulnerability. Maybe people are intimidated by you because you don't allow people to ever reach this part, to ever see yourself being vulnerable towards love, towards life, towards situations, whatever. But it is time to awaken your vulnerability. So really work on that. Really work on healing that. We have Scorpio, and we have parental care. So there might be some Scorpions that are having to start taking care of their parents. Maybe your folks are at that age where they really need you to start caring for them. It could be a very stressful time. It could be a very emotional time. But just know that, you have the divine backing you. The divine really wants you to really pay attention to that today, and of course every day. But they want you to really, if you are in need of helping your folks, or even if you're that person and you're needing your children to come in, maybe you need to open up and tell them that. So, open up that communication so then you are all on the same page. We have failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I hate the word failure. But, I always look at it, how can we learn as human beings if we never fail or if we never make a mistake? We all need to know that none of us are perfect. We're never going to be, and nor do we want to be. Some people might, but I don't understand that. So if you feel like you were a failure at something, maybe your marriage ended, maybe a relationship, maybe something happened between you and your folks, or, just know that it's only a chance for you to grow. It's only a chance for you to learn a lesson and to incorporate that lesson in your life from this day on. So don't feel like a failure, please. We have gratitude. Find just one thing that you feel grateful for right now and let that gratitude pour through your body. It's healing. It's a healing balm like the warmth of the sun. So you just need to wake up each morning and find that one thing for today, or more than one thing, hopefully, that you are very, grateful for, and you need to express that to the universe. The thing that you need to heal is love your body. So you need to work on loving your body. We were all created to be shaped differently, to be short, to be tall, to be a little bit, bigger, to be skinny. No matter which, part of your body you don't love, begin to love it. Because you know what? Each part of our body if we like it or not, makes us who we are and makes us beautiful, for sure. We have Libra, finances. So maybe you're just really worried about your finances. Maybe you feel financially bound to somebody. You need somebody to take care of you, you feel. Maybe you feel like your finances, you just don't have enough. Maybe you think you're not financially stable. You're not financially well off. Maybe you worry so much about finances that you're missing all the other things in life. Because you know what? Finances are important in everyday life. Don't get me wrong. But finances don't make a person happy. I mean, they don't bring you love. They don't bring you abundance. They don't, well, they do, I guess. I mean, but you know what I'm trying to say. Just try and, instead of looking at finances negative, you know, like in a negative way, look at them in a positive way. Even if you're struggling at this time, tell yourself that, you know, everything's going to work out. You know, I have enough finances to pay my bills. I have this, I have that. You know, instead of thinking of all the negative things, think of all the positive things, for sure. I am going to stop this video because I'm going to have to make 2 videos. Sorry, but I'm running out of time and I don't want it to cut off. So I will continue with Libra's message in part 2 of the daily readings for Sunday, January 17th. I can't remember, sorry. For January 17th. So please check out part 2. I will have the rest of Libra's, Aquarius, and Gemini on that. Much love to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so then you're notified when I upload videos. Hit the like button and share this video if you think this would help anyone else. Much love to you all.